Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Vox Populi, starring the great and magnificent President La Rochelle of Rausten. We are now finally in the modern era, and getting into the last stages of the game. So last time, we have chosen our glorious ideology of freedom, and Rausten is now the leader of the free world. Unfortunately, our former friend Nagisa has decided to go autocracy instead. She has gone fully over to the dark side, and her transformation is complete into a horrific monstrosity who is aiming to devour the world. And looks like she is on her way to eating Valm, taking quite some large bites out of Valm Castle. But all hope is not lost. We will be aiming to turn her back to the light through the power of our great musicians. Here's one now. A great musician to go to the Charlatan Empire and spread the word of freedom. And hopefully one day, Charlotte the Desert Witch will be back to the magical girl Nagisa Momoe. So back in our cities, since the price of the food consumption of specialists go up when we enter a new era, so it's time that we would need to rearrange a little bit, because Latona is right now kind of starving. So let's take one specialist off of the engineer slot and go farming for a bit. We have just entered the modern era. We have finished most of the industrial techs. We're still missing military science, but I think what we need right now, we want to go to get the later modern era techs up top as soon as we can. Let's see. So radio will give us a greatly increased tourism output, and plastics gives us the research lab, which will give us a large boost of science, as well as the Cristo Redentor, which is a plus 25 tourism wonder. That's going to be enormous if we can get that. So our spy tells us that Nagisa is building the Empire State Building, so we will not be able to compete with her for that. That tells us what her a bit about her technologies. She looks like she is going in the top for a bit. So let's go with corporations. That will give us getting a corporation will be pretty beneficial, so we can spread our corporation and our influence through commerce worldwide. And here in Latona, we got a boost of production through our way of transcendence. So the question is, do we want to go for the Statue of Liberty? It'll give us a nice boost of production in every city through our specialists. No one's taken the Cathedral of St. Basil yet. I kind of want to get it now just so we can deny it to Nagisa, because if she gets to reform her religion, that will be not good for us. So yeah, I think I'm just going to snatch the cathedral right now. Yes, and we have a new spy, Saga. So I think what we want to do, first let's check if we need any more diplomats. So our tourism is quite high with everyone else, and I don't think we particularly need diplomats with anyone except Nagisa at the moment. I think what I want to do is send Saga over as a diplomat just for some experience, since working as a diplomat is the easiest way to gain some experience. Diplomat in Tarsino, and Reeve can go as a spy to see if we can slow down Nagisa's growth a little bit. Yeah. Spy. Go spy on Base Paneer, maybe steal some stuff. And let's see, so our tourism is, right now we are at about 60% influence with Nagisa, which is an improvement over last time when we were about less than 50%. However, due to our differing ideologies, we take a large penalty to our tourism with her. So I am hoping to convert her as quickly as possible so we can mitigate that penalty. That's it for this turn. Next turn, we'll be getting our next social policy. So our next tenet of our glorious ideology of freedom. Let's see. Okay. Start some digging here. Our archaeologists need to do some digging. Dig a dig. The Great Empire of Charlatan Nation. What is Charlotte up to now? I see some troops along our borders, but not that many. I don't think she plans to attack us just yet, although we do want to be prepared. Taking the upper route in our tech growth has the disadvantage of not being able to improve our military for quite a bit, which is definitely a downside, since it does leave us vulnerable to attack. But I think that we'll be okay for now. Come on, let's see what's going on now. Taking a long time, aren't you, Nagisa? Or should I say Charlotte? Okay. So, yep, looks like Von Castle's about to fall. Not much we can do about it. Public declaration. Coco is protecting all the little sisters. Good for you, Coco. Although I think his Walhart that needs protection now. Coco is currently at war with Nagisa, although not really doing anything particularly warlike. Yep. Since there's so much more going on in the world now, it's a much more complicated world in the modern era, so processing times are higher. Not much we can do about that. We got the Cathedral of St. Basil. Doesn't really help us that much, but it will give us a little bit of faith in culture, and also prevent Nagisa from getting her Reformation. All right. So next up here, we can get a Statue of Liberty in 4 turns. I think, but first I think we want to go for some more production. We always need more production in the capital. Yep. And we have our new policy. So, what we will be doing, avant-garde, 33% great people is really appealing, but I think we're going to go for creative expression first. We have a ton of great work, so this will give us a huge boost of tourism. So yeah, creative expression. Someone is stealing from Ivaldi. We don't have any constabularies there. Should we build one? Or is it not worth it? Probably not worth it. So let's see. Mount Mimir also needs some more production going. Let's see. Can we... Yeah. That's as many specialists as we can afford to work. Merchants? Are we working the merchants? We don't really need to work merchants, so let's work this diplomats and scientists instead. Or an engineers, maybe? Okay, so yes, a museum, or no, we can finish a train station. Yeah, so go for a factory because we need more production in Mount Mimir just in case. Oh yes, and Constructing Wonder has given us a historical event, which is awesome. Renek has entered the modern era. Good for you. He's going to be... Charlotte tells me off for trying to open the doors to one of her city-state minions. Not that that's going to matter since Renek has captured the city-state already. Yep, so Rennick is going to be the next one to get an ideology, probably. We'll see what happens. Looks like Castle is still holding strong. Maybe it'll last a few more turns. Ooh. I completed a quest somehow? Okay. We are now in the modern era for World Congress. Yep. Launch that concert tour. Ooh, and we're popular now. Yep. We are now popular with Charlotte. They're still content for the time being. Let's see if we can undermine that a little bit. Assign delegates. Wonder if anyone will support us if we make a bid for host. Okay. We do not have any city allies at the moment, which is unfortunate. So we got a quest done with Misr, but they're still firmly established allies with Karsina. Okay, so we finished the workshop here. Let's work that specialist. Next up, shall we get us? Now the Statue of Liberty can wait, although it will be quite beneficial. But let's get us as much production as we can. So invest in a train station. We have a ton of money right now. Yep. Invest in all the production buildings. Let's see. So and Renak are both close to ideology. We'll see what they want. Yep. Bottom Castle looks like it's about to fall. Sorry, can't help you there. All heart. Such a protective big sister. Coco. Love it. Looks like... Okay. Got a successful robbery. Taking a little bit of gold. Not too much. Influence shift. Okay. Yep. So I think we're going to continue to bulb our great writers because having more policies right now is more valuable than getting more great works since we already have so many great works. Rausten is still host. Yes. Thank you, Nino and Renak, for supporting us. Anything else to be done here? Great person purchase. Not... Yep, still 2 more turns before we're able to. Just fine. Oh, this archaeologist was sent to the same spot accidentally. Let's see, was there another spot that we want to go to instead? Yeah, go to Sophia. Rennek has ceased the war. Okay, Nagisa has snagged the Empire State Building. And Fallen Castle. What? Why? Rennek. Okay. You have declared war on me for some reason. Tracy wants a constabulary. For 600 production, that might be worth it. Okay, so Saga can... Nagisa is constructing Eiffel Tower. I wonder if I can snag it before her. It's pretty difficult. Yeah, 10 turns. I doubt I can do anything about that. Okay, we got another great musician. I'll send over to the Charlotte for a concert tour. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I need to worry about Rennek right now. The only thing I do need to worry about is that, yeah, we'll no longer be able to dig here. And Saga needs another place to be reassigned. Let's go visit Alm. Where's Alm's capital? Okay, Rigel. Alright, and so let's continue building this up. Anything crucial right now that we need? Yeah, we should get a bank for the additional culture. Yep, looks like he got bribed again. Yeah, the lack of negotiate peace button here means that he got bribed. So I cannot make peace for several more turns. Okay, so Coco has signed a declaration of friendship with Nagisa. Or Nino. That's sweet. You know, can't we be friends? Our behavior infuriates them. Start cultural renaissance. Yes. And now we can get our tier 2 tenant, or we can just go for another tier 1. Landmarks and great person improvements produce +5 to great appropriate yield. We have a huge number of great people improvements, so that, I think, is what we're going for. New deal. And let's see how our holy sites are doing now. Yield icons. Holy site, give it 17 culture, 16 faith, 11 tourism. Yep, I think it only affects the primary yield, which is fine. We still have a huge amount of them. Okay. Wellheart has declared war. Wellheart is now Charlotte's minion. And yep.
Behold!
A poor soul enslaved to the desert witch. I'm sorry, Wellheart. Okay. Sorry, Nina. I won't do it anymore. Just... Lynn has the copper monopoly. Well... Oh, Nagisa is constructing a Centaurus extractors. Go to Von Castle. Wow, she's at 53 tech so far. She was only at 51 last time I checked. Okay, so Mount Mimir has completed here. Constabulary, how? 480. Yeah, it costs less to build constabulary than I will gain. So, yeah, I will invest in constabulary in Ivaldi, since that's where there are spies. And, let's see. I think we want another great diplomat. Plant some more embassies so we can get some more votes in World Congress. And Mount Mimir, we finished with the factory. So let's go next up. Okay, so public school for science. Or shall I just build a Statue of Liberty here? Yeah, let's build a Statue of Liberty here. Or rather, maybe we should, yeah. Okay, I'll build a Statue of Liberty there. Renek got Eiffel Tower before Nino did. Congratulations, Renek. That is good for us. Anything that denying Nino or Nagisa wonders is always a good thing for us. Yep, and looks like Renek is continuing to get huge amounts of gold for his trait. Which, yeah, I think it does need a nerf. But Renek is ahead of us in science right now. Okay, we found a natural wonder. And, okay, do some digging here.
Behold!
Yeah, so, yep, Charlotte is plotting against you even though you are her vassal. And, yeah, and she's also coming after you next, Lynn, so watch out. Okay, we finish up here in Latona. Let's see, there's still a lot we need to build. First, let's see. Yeah, get another specialist going. And here, customs house. Yeah, we would need customs houses. And what do we need up here? Factory is good. Was that an unclaimed dig site that I see? Got another tour. Yep. More musicians. Eventually, we will conquer the evil of Nagisa's autocracy with the power of our musicians. Nagisa's founded a corporation. She got there before us. Let's see. We got some... We got some quests going. Golden Age points and... and some culture. Okay, so we finished in Tone at the Customs House. Let's come with an armory. Oh, silly me. Need to construct the embassy here. It looks like Nagisa is launching an all-out attack from Bayaz Panir to Lin's lands. Okay, we've got corporations. Although, are we capable of founding a corporation right now? That's a question. Civilized Jewelers. What does that give us? It gives us receives a free Civilized Jewelers office and unlocks construction in owned cities. Golden Age points. Increased trade route limit. Yeah. Great people. Yep, that's a good bonus. So yep, we will be getting that next. And so next up, we'll be going for electricity. And in Ivaldi, give us a factory here. Okay, so Nino, open borders deal with Nino ended. We want to continue that. And give her the silver as a gift, because yep, a little bit of boost in our relations will not hurt. Looks like, yep, looks like our archaeologist was ambushed by some Carcinian forces. A shame, but nothing too much to worry about. You know, what's about some iron from us? Yeah, why not? Our ship is being pursued as well by some privateer. So I think, yep, we'll want to get him back to harbor. Yep, we finished the construction project for Thracia. Okay, our deal with Coco has ended. Let's see if we can renew that. She only wants... She's only giving 4 gold per turn for that. You can have it for free. Okay. Latona. I think we want the Village Jeweler's headquarters in Gorgonzola if we can. So here, we have enough troops to defend ourselves for the time being if Nagisa decides to attack, right? We might want to build some more troops just in case. I guess a Fusilier. Okay, Nagisa has made peace with Lin. Okay. So, yep, our spies will need to continue watching the movement of Nagisa's troops. If they are going to come over toward us, then we'll need to be prepared. Let's see. We'll give the landmark since, yeah, we just want the tourism. Okay, it looks like the game does not want us to continue, so, yeah, we'll just call it a day here. Okay, I'll see you all next time.